Hey guys, welcome back to Locked and Loaded. So I want to talk about a pretty serious event slash topic. The topic is pretty much trigger discipline and just ignorance, So I had a negligent discharge. Negligent discharge. Anyways, tongue twister kind of for me right now. A few months back, I went to the store pretty late night. I think it was like a little around midnight. I ended up loading my gun, this gun specifically, and, went shopping. And I put it into my car, into the door, because that's where I like it. That's where it's most accessible for me to grab it if anything ever happened. And I left it there overnight, which I never ever do. I don't know what was going on through my mind at that night, but either way, it was left in the door and it was loaded, one in the chamber. The next day, I'm getting ready to leave with the family, and thank goodness nobody else was outside with me at the time. I go outside to get my firearm out the door, and it was loaded from the night before. Totally forgot about that. I grab it like this, and I lean over into my seat, kind of like this. Lean over to grab something on my passenger seat. And it just so happens that my finger kind of slipped like this, and poof, and yeah, it went off right into my car seat. There's a photo of the damage I'm gonna put right here. Don't mind the mess. I work construction, it gets pretty dirty. Anyways, yeah, it was probably about 1, 2 in the afternoon. Neighbors were out. Big loud bang happens, and I kind of yell. I'm like, don't know what just happened. I put my gun on the passenger side. I'm kind of like flashbanged, you know what I mean? And my ears are ringing because it was inside the car. It was pretty fucking loud. My ears are ringing, and I run inside. My wife's trying to have a conversation with me, and I'm like, hold on, time out. My gun just fired in the car. And she's like, what are you talking about? And I said, my gun just fired in the car. I just accidentally fired my gun in the car. She thought I was lying. Anyways, she comes and look at the damage, and as you guys saw, yeah, I shot my damn seat. So I took a pretty long break from guns. I didn't want to touch them, think about them, look at them. It was honestly really scary. It honestly was the best case scenario. No one got hurt, nothing was really damaged that was irreplaceable. I was okay. Thank God my wife and kids were outside with me at that time. And so yeah, I took a few months break, put all my guns away, emptied everything. I just didn't want to even think about guns. It kind of made me sick, honestly. And then a few months later, I kind of started picking guns back up again. And then lo and behold, I started the YouTube channel. And so basically about 2 weeks after, so this was the shell. I wanted to keep it just to remember how stupid I was at that time. About 2 weeks later though, I'm looking under my wife's car, kind of checking it out because like the AC was dripping, and I find this in the exact spot my car was parked in. And if you guys can't tell, that's the damn bullet. And this is the bullet right here, a SIG self-defense round. And honestly, I tried taking videos to see if there was a hole underneath my car. I couldn't see anything. I even put my finger as deep as I can into the seat, and I just assumed the bullet went in and like this and just got stuck. But yeah, so I found this. It was just laying just like this right on the ground. Kind of blows my mind. And like I'm saying, I'm gonna keep these just to remember how stupid I was in the time, how ignorant I was, and I definitely wasn't following all of the safety rules. And I just want to put this out here to let you guys know accidents do happen. Even if you think you're the greatest person in the world with guns, which I never thought that. I still don't think that, especially after this happened. I'm just glad everybody was safe, I'm glad that nothing bad really happened. It was a stupid decision of me to even grab my gun and reach over in the seat. I should have grabbed the gun, emptied, made sure it was clear, and carried on. So ever since then, I've been really cautious about weapons, and I just want to make sure nothing like that ever happens, especially from me, just because I can control what I do. I can't control what other people do, you know. And as you guys can see in the photo, it's a pretty big hole compared to the shell casing. It's about an inch round, and it just tore my seat up right around it. I'm gonna have to get like some seat covers or something. It's just not pretty, you know. It is my work vehicle, so either way, guys, I just want to put this out here as kind of like a PSA to please follow all the rules. It could happen to the best of us, you know. And guns aren't toys, you know, so they never should be treated like one or anything like that. It's kind of sad to say that this incident is kind of what opened my mind to following the rules as strict as possible, which I should have followed them as strict as possible from the start. That's what a responsible gun owner does. Especially as somebody that has a family, you know, you're going to want to be as safe as possible with guns. They're not toys. Either way, guys, just be safe, you know. Just grateful no one got hurt. It's crazy to me that this even happened. For a few days after it, I just kept thinking, like, was that real? My ears were ringing all the time. They stopped ringing like 2 weeks after. It'd be like an every now and thing, but right after the first day, my ear just constantly just kept ringing and ringing, and I was worried that it would never go away. The next day it kind of died down. 3-4 days down, it came back a little worse again, and that's kind of when I got worried, and then it eventually just drifted off away, and I'm so grateful for that. I don't want to lose my hearing, you know. But anyway, PSA, be safe, be smart. Don't be an idiot like I was. It doesn't always work out in a good scenario like this, and it could happen to anybody, you know. So just take the precautions, especially when a firearm's loaded and you're just grabbing it after a day or two. Make sure you clear it, whatnot. But let me know if you guys have any stories of this, or if you guys are perfect, you know, and this has never happened to you. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and remember, be safe and always stay locked and loaded. Peace.